Hey y'all, well, I have one more little haul that I wanted to do. Whoops, I just knocked the camera. Sorry about that. I have one more haul that I wanted to do. And I smell bacon cooking. Breakfast. Okay. I still love it. And that is this Jouer'S Metamorphosis palette that I recently ordered. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's got little... The UPS man's coming. Oh, it's pouring down rain. That's what it is. And the UPS man is coming. That's a lot of noise. No wonder the dogs jumped up. But anyway, what I love about this palette is the butterflies. Metamorphosis, it's a face and eye palette. And what I love about this palette is that you can just take this on a vacation, or you can just keep this in your dressing area, and it's all you need. Except for your peripherals like mascara and liners. And lipstick. But I just like that this is so complete, and I love the whole butterfly mentality, because I probably wear butterflies as much as I wear crosses, because to me it's the exact same message. That we were taken from this ugly worm of a thing, and we were metamorphosized into this beautiful butterfly, no longer bound by the earth, that just can fly and as a thing of great beauty. And it's just a story of transformation that the cross represents to me. That God can take me from a sinful being, that if I'll place my faith and trust in what the work that God did on the cross by Jesus dying there for my sins, if I apply that sacrifice for my sins to my life, and I make him my Lord, my Savior, my God, meaning I'm no longer my God, he's my God, I'm going to turn my life over to him. Then once Jesus becomes your God, you are transformed. You are metamorphosized into a thing of beauty, sin-free in God's eyes. When he sees you, he sees his son. So it's a great analogy to me, and so I just love that about this palette. I have no idea if it is on the cover or just the cover of the box. So, well, this is interesting. Well, aren't they being careful with their packaging? Look at that. It's sitting in a tray. That's great for shipping, so that it doesn't get all cracked up in shipping. Some people wrap it in bubble wrap. Oh, it is on there. Look at the pretty butterflies. Oh, I love it. Can y'all see it? Or is it shiny? Of the... hope you can see it, because when I try to shine it up, then the lights... That's the only thing about lights. I need to get the kind of umbrella lights, but I'm just... I don't know. I don't know about that. That probably actually would be best, to have the umbrella lights in here, and then take this into my other filming room, which I haven't used in so long, y'all. But it is pretty. Okay. It's got the butterflies, and it's like a brown, dark brown. Oh, yes. That is fantastic. Okay, it comes with a little brush, and I'm just going to take that right out right now, just because it's just going to fall. And I would probably not ever use that. I don't know. Maybe I would just, but it's definitely not enough for this whole palette. It's just kind of a token brush that they give you to have something. But of course you couldn't use that for everything. I guess you could. Y'all, I should do a video and use that brush for the whole face, blush and everything. Nah. Alright, so what's great about this? Well, it's two color palettes. It's a warm and a cool. It's light for highlighting. It's definitely got a tone. You'd have to use this one for a transition color, because for older people you don't really want to use... It just depends. You can use a transition color that has a frost in it if you stay pretty far. But once you get into the wrinkledy area right here in the front crease, that's where you start having sags. And it only calls attention to that. But, you know, teach his own. And then, of course, you've got a dark color. And that dark color can be used for lining both your you know, like running under your lashes and the outer V, the darkening up the crease to give it depth. And also, because they're dark enough, you could use that through your brow with a smudger brush or a liner brush. So you also have highlighter for your face, which I rarely use. So I could also use this as a frosted highlighter under the brow bone, and a blush. And the blush is a very, it's got shimmer to it, but it's very neutral, not neutral. It's got both a cool pink and a warm shimmer of a kind of like an orangey tone, peachy tone. But again, as you get older, you get texture to your skin. You will get bumps that come up. My dermatologist told me that is because of the sun. She calls them sun buttons. Sometimes it's just the skin just has a pore it's going to change for the rest of your life. I have one right there. And the more you put shimmer on that, you just highlight texture problems. If you've got a raised age spots are typically, they do have texture. They're not just a color. So you shimmer over that and it highlights that. If you have acne and you've done all this mattification to try to make it not so prominent, and then you run a shimmer product over it, it shows. Highlighters are made to highlight. Shimmers are made to highlight. So it highlights the texture, the raised upness or the cave-in-ness or whatever it is. So that's why I don't like palettes that only have a blush that has shimmer to it. So that part of it's a downer, but I'll probably use it anyway. So anyway, I actually love the color selection. I wish instead of this being a gold, and I get why it is a gold because it really gives warmth to this, and you can use this color in your crease and then blend it up. And you could use this color. Just go from here, there, there. And again here, if you want down here and you're like, well, I like that pink, but I don't want that to be right under my brow, you could go there, there, there. And then for lid colors, you can use that gold for the lid and it would be like a shimmery look for evening. Or if you're like at a summer party or something like that during the day or something like that, that shimmer would be a nice warm tone. And then also you can dust over your whole eye this kind of pinky lilac-y tone. And just don't go right under your brow, and that would still leave it lighter. And that almost could be your transition color if you want to use that as your darker color, if you don't want to go this dark. So this is really, I think, a fantastic palette. Can't wait to try it. This is really just a haul of it. I'm not, because my makeup's done, I'm not going to put it on for today. But I really do like it. Tell me what y'all think. Do you like Jouer? I think we used Jouer one year for the giveaway palette, and it was, oh my gosh, it was a really good palette. I do like them. I like their products. I like the coverage that's buildable of their shadows. Again, I wonder, I didn't even think to look. I wonder if there is a secondary color palette that's more matte and maybe even a different tone of blush, or if this was just the one tone. So I wonder if there's another one, because a lot of times if they have one, because this has got both a warm and a cold or cool palette in it. But if you did want a more matte powder blush, then I would think that they might offer more than one offering for this. I don't know. I still think this would be great, especially this would be great for traveling in the summer. Because you know you're going to be getting some sun. You could just dust it right over just the top of the front of your cheeks, and then contour with a little bit more of the sunburn look, kind of like what I've got on. This is a cream blush that I've got on. This is that. I did a tutorial just a few minutes ago. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh collection, and this is in Ripe and Ready. And as you can see, this looks like like you're blushing. It's like, this is probably the perfect color for me. And cream blushes don't show texture. That's one thing as you get older. It's really better to use it and just dot it on and blend it out real good. And you have to get used to that. I feel like I did really good on that today, but some days I don't blend it out as good. Anyway, so I really do like this. Comment below and tell me if you like it. Let me see if I've got a few more minutes, because one thing that I did want to do, even though the product that I used today was it was all cream based. Flames. Oh, they put themselves out. See, that's what happens when you don't burn them long enough. The next time you burn them, they make little pools, and they'll just put themselves out. This is the winter candle from Bath and Body Works, and it does, y'all. It smells just like winter. It's like a. Is that hot? It's not hot. Here it is. Yeah, it's put itself out, y'all. Oh, that one flame just came back. That is so funny. One flame came back because I moved the. What does it smell like? Does it say? A fragrance? Alright, let me just put it out. I'll just put the lid on it. That'll put it out because it'll suffocate it. It really bothers me that it did it that way. I'm trying to make some of the wax go around so it will... Yep. Okay, but anyway, a fragrance that captures the essence of being in the mountains with the bracing notes of pine needles, winter citrus, and white woods. That's what it is. It's the pine needles. It smells like winter to me. But also the citrus is like, pine needles and something. And I don't know what white woods means, but all I know is this really did smell good. And we're still technically, I guess we're headed into spring now, but I still love the winter. Look, I love that it's got the little snowflakes. That's why I got this little container to put it in. Little snowflakes. Look, there's a little dog hair. Sorry about that. But I love that it's sparkling silver, you know, like it's snowing. And then it's also on top of this, it's got little snowflakes. So that was like the perfect thing. They didn't come together. I don't even know if they were at the same time or the same year. But I just felt like it goes so well. And then also all this little silver backdrop stuff, like this little candle holder. And this, that is actually one of Bath & Body Works soap dispenser holders. But I put in all these beautiful, I think that's an It Cosmetics. Was that It or Morphe? I think it's It. Yeah, It. But look at all the pretty rhinestones and crystal. I can't remember if that's Swarovski rhinestones and then the look or crystal and then those little metallic gunmetal crystals. I just thought that was so pretty together. And that's that. So I'm going to do my face real quick and we're done. Yum. That's my Chanel Hydra Beauty Mist. I love finishing with this stuff. Anyway, I'll see y'all again soon.